Hello. Um, so I've had this bike for a couple of months now. It's not exactly a first ride. I've done probably best part of 1,000 miles on it already. Um, but I thought it's a nice evening, and I got the opportunity to go out and do a quick video. Unfortunately, I haven't got the proper microphone, so there's a pretty high chance the audio quality might be a bit rough. But anyway, we'll give it a go. So as you can see. It's a 2022 Z900RS SE. A few nice extra bits been added by the previous owner. Rear hugger, tail tidy, belly pan, screen, some bar end mirrors and some other small things. But overall, if you see my other videos, you'll know I had the CB900F, still got that. But to be honest, since I bought this 3 months ago, I haven't ridden it once. This is just everything I wanted it to be. It's fast enough, it stops really well, it goes round corners way better than the old 900F could, and yeah, I'm proper happy with it. So yeah, hopefully get some nice footage, a little few clips tonight, and I'll let you know a little bit more about it. As I said previously, the Z900RS ticked an awful lot of boxes for me. I wanted something retro looking, sporty, but not super sporty and uncomfortable. I would like it to be similar ride position to the 900 Honda. And I'd had a look at XSR 900, but I just couldn't get on with the touches of modern, the sort of neo-retro style. It just looked a bit out of place to me. Whereas this, you can see with the analog dials, the very retro-styled exterior, and it just fits, in my opinion. Another point was size. I mean, this bike, a friend of mine's bought one, and he's had to order a lowering kit, slightly lower seat height. I think that's a quite common thing. It's quite a large bike, and it's 6'3" thereabouts, especially with long legs. It's just one of the best bikes on the market now for my size. So far, I think my only complaint is I don't think I've got the suspension set up right. I think for my weight, it's a little bit too soft on the front end. Now I've had a go at playing about with it, but to be honest, I'm thinking of taking it somewhere to a professional who knows what they're doing, because it's quite hard to understand how many increments of adjustment you've actually got, and how when you've actually done sort of one turn according to the book. It's quite hard to feel. So I'm thinking of going and getting it set up for me, and that should make a massive difference to the front end. But it isn't bad, believe me. Even if this is its standard setup, that's another thing. I don't know if it's been changed by the previous owners, so I do need to go and get it checked for sure. But yeah, it's still really good, and that was a major gripe with the 900, is that it felt nice, but it was really heavy. You had to tell it to go into corners, and this is just telepathic. I mean, yeah, I know it's based on the Z900, the regular modern looking one, but it's the best of both worlds. gives you that retro look, but the modern handling and the braking. Oh, I mean, the brakes are actually just a different world. It's like getting off a bicycle compared to my 900S. There's so much feel through those front Brembos, and you have the confidence to go a little bit faster into corners than you would ever want to on the 900F. Another positive, the noise. I mean, this is a standard exhaust system. In 2023 or 2022, when this came out, with all the emission things they have to deal with, it sounds delightful. It's not too loud to the point of annoying and irritating everyone, but it's got some lovely burbles on the overrun. And just sounds right. Just right. Saying that, I have already looked into an exhaust for it. Because who doesn't do that when they buy a motorbike? One potential downside that has been spoken about quite a lot in the owners' clubs and in reviews is that the throttle is quite snatchy, especially in lower gears and at lower speeds around town. You have to be really gentle with it to make sure you don't end up jerking yourself back and forth. I mean, I've had my girlfriend on the back, and she really struggled to not headbutt me anytime we were just going through a village or through a town, because it's quite difficult to be smooth. I'm coming from old carburetted bikes where once you're off the throttle there's no immediate jerkiness. It's quite a smooth transition, but this is definitely, you know, fuel injected and it's on or off. I was hoping we'd be able to stop for a little picture opportunity up here. If I can get it up the curb without making a mess, that'll do. Little picture opportunity. Nah. Another thing that is quite a common complaint with these bikes is the tyres that it comes on from standard. Now, I believe Dunlop or Bridgestone, can't remember right now. But the main complaint is that there's no feel, and they're just not the best. I mean, I've seen people be a little bit more critical than that even of them, but for me, I feel like they're not the best. Maybe I'm just used to really pretty awful tyres. I mean, the ones you can get that fit the old bikes are definitely not not up to standard of the more modern tyre sizes and compounds. But I'm definitely wondering what's the option after these are sort of worn out, or I've had enough of them. Where do I go? So if anyone's got any recommendations, let me know. I've heard Michelin Road 6s, I think, are a fairly popular choice. Pirelli, I've ridden a bike with a set of Pirelli Road Angel, I think, and they were nice. Not for long enough to really get a great idea of how they rode, but not bad. And I've always been told that Metzlers are pretty good. My issue is I know a fairly good amount about car tyre compounds and brands and models, but a lot less about bikes. So any guidance, any recommendations would be greatly appreciated.